Hello, I'm Rebecca. I'm the Environmental Education Coordinator here at Calusa Nature Center and Planetarium in Fort Myers, Florida. And this is Calusa Nature Moments. We're going to be talking about this thing. So today we are here in part of our Cypress swamp area. Now this isn't quite what you might think of when you think of a swamp because, first and foremost, hey, it's pretty dry right now. Florida has two main seasons, the wet season and the dry season. Our wet season happens during our summertime. So it's getting ready to be wet season, and when that happens, this area is going to flood. Now, I said we're going to be talking about whatever that thing is. These are what are called cypress knees. And if you look around in the background, you can see a whole bunch of them. We've got this really big one here, and all of those stretching off into the background. Now, cypress knees are a good indicator that you're in a cypress swamp, and cypress knees come from the root of the cypress tree. If you've never seen a cypress tree, it's those big gray ones over there. They are a very interesting plant. You look all the way up, you can see they've got brown leaves on them right now. They're deciduous, which means their leaves fall off and grow back on all at once, unlike our pine trees, which are evergreen. Now, cypress trees, like these guys here, do grow in cypress swamps, and for some reason, they make cypress knees. I say for some reason because these are a mystery. Scientists actually are not quite sure what cypress knees are for. We think, well, a couple different things. Originally, the main theory behind why cypress trees grow cypress knees was as an oxygen exchange. The thought was that they use them like a snorkel to release oxygen and take in carbon dioxide even when their roots are flooded. They did some experiments though and realized, hey, that is probably not what's going on there. They locked some cypress knees in a little box, measured oxygen content inside the box before and after, and because there was no change, they can reject their hypothesis. So current theories behind the existence of cypress knees are maybe they do some kind of oxygen exchange and we just didn't pick up on it in that first experiment. Maybe they are used to catch and hold soil, like this appears to be doing, creating little islands in the swamps. As the water moves by, these knees stick out and catch that soil. The soil sticks to them and they hold on to it. Or my personal favorite concept is this idea that maybe cypress knees are somehow used to help hold the tree into the ground. So as you can see, this is a very large pine tree that has fallen over. This is its root ball right here. Then that's the tree itself stretching off into the distance. What we think happened to this pine tree is the ground got swampy and wet and muddy because, hey, we are in a swamp. The tree was sticking up out of the ground and hurricane winds came and wiggled it back and forth until it wiggled so much it popped out of the ground and is laying down. Now, this is not great for the tree. It has actually killed this pine tree. One theory behind cypress knees is that these knees help to hold the cypress tree into the ground. So when the tree itself starts wiggling and wiggling back and forth, these knees act as anchors. Like the difference between a baby tooth, like that pine tree that wiggles and pops out, or an adult tooth, like a cypress tree, that wiggles and holds on. Calusa Nature Center and Planetarium is a nonprofit organization that's been serving the communities of Southwest Florida for 50
years. While our doors are closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we're relying entirely on donations from people like you to support the care and keeping of our animals, such as our vultures here. So any donations made will support not only the food that we need for our vultures and other animals, but also to help keep us going as an organization while our doors are closed. Thank you for all of your contributions, and we look forward to seeing you again soon when we open back up.